What is up? I am Erica Warnick, Hollywood's leading success coach, and I'm real excited to bring you a new video today. If you have any other questions that you would like answered, drop them in the comments here or come find me on Instagram at Hollywood Success Coach and slide into my DMs and let me know what you want to hear. I want to help you achieve whatever it is that you are pursuing, and I want you to know that any dream is possible. Subscribe below, and I will see you on the video. This is like blowing my mind the more that I think about this. All right, so a lot of you guys know, you've heard the term limiting beliefs, right? And so this is just like doubts and fears that we have that limit us, that really literally limit us from doing anything. Dad, yes, Dad, I am live. Hi, you caught me live. Great, Dad, great. And so the thing is, so we know that we all have our own limiting beliefs. But what happens when other people's limiting beliefs are thrust upon us and projected upon us, and how that, ends up affecting our careers? And now you might kind of understand this from a surface level. From on the surface, you might know, like, okay, this person has a limiting belief about Hollywood. They think it's hard to succeed. If they pass that on to me, I'm just not going to listen to that. I'm not going to take it on. But it goes so much deeper than just something like that, right? And so let's talk about this, because most of us are living fear-based lives. That means every day when we wake up, we are having fear-based thoughts that are repeated from day in and day out. And it is actually memorized. It is habitual from the chemicals that are happening in our body, from our brain to our body, from our thoughts to our feelings. Literally, these are habitualized reactions and just fear-based living. It's how we live every day. Most of us are living in that space. So what happens when you start interacting with other people's? Basically, it's like we all have our own crap, and we all are waking up every day living this fear-based life. And then we walk around and we merge with other people's crap because they all are living their fear-based life, right? And so it really becomes like this like snowball effect of like, my crap is merging with your crap, and all of our fears are coming together. And the more that we take on and the more we believe in this crap, it's like a snowball that just gets bigger and bigger and bigger as it rolls. So everybody else that you are around that is preaching a Hollywood story, I'm putting my computer on Do Not Disturb. I'm getting texts. Everybody who is let me actually give you a specific example. Okay, so what if there's one Hollywood story? So a lot of this is stemming from something that we saw the other day. So I'm just going to use this as an example because I think it's a good example. So somebody posted this, made this really educational post about how little money actors take home after they're paying their agents and their managers and taxes on certain level roles. And the idea of this post was to be educational and to say, hey, hey, this is the truth. I want you to be realistic. Like, look at the reality, get a reality check, so that you understand how little you're actually taking home if you book only, one of these kinds of roles every 6 months. You can barely live on that. Let's talk about that, right? So that's one person's like fear-based world. That is their reality, because our reality is created from our thoughts, and if our thoughts are fear-based, our reality is going to be fear-based. So if we are living in a reality that says we take home very little money after agents and managers, and then that is then passed on to somebody else, and somebody else is like, oh, hey, that makes sense. Yes, we take so little money. Let me tell my other friends so they know this too. And it becomes like whisper down the lane, like, hey, did you know how little money we're going to make after taxes? And then they tell the next person, hey, do you know how little? And it goes on and on and on as this story is passed on. But notice that I said story, because it is just a story. It is somebody else's reality that is being passed on and on and on, and now becoming everybody else's reality. But the thing is that we don't have to live somebody else's reality. My reality does not have to look the way somebody else is telling me that their reality looks, right? So what is realistic and normal for this person over here does not have to be realistic or normal for me. if I would like bigger things to happen in my career, if I would like to make lots of more money and book bigger projects and work with really cool people and have like pretty, phenomenal career, that is a reality that I can create. And as long as you have people telling you that you can't, and you're taking that on, you are literally living somebody else's reality. Because all of us are creating our own reality by our thoughts. So if this person has thoughts that is fear-based, that is, saying like, hey, look, it's really freaking hard to make a lot of money in Hollywood. This is the reality of the situation. This is what most people are doing. And that's their reality. That's what they see in their world. And then they're wanting to pass their own reality on to you and say, hey, this is how it is for me. So this is also how it's going to be for you. But the truth is that isn't true at all. Your reality does not have to match their reality. And I think that it's really easy to get caught up in like, well, what's normal? What most people are, what kind of results are most people getting? What is the standard, right? But if you want to succeed well beyond what is standard, you cannot accept that standard as your standard. You cannot create that as part of your reality. And so when we focus on these limited realities that somebody else is having and saying, this is how my world is looking, and we're focusing on that, we are building it bigger. We are making it bigger. It's like that snowball that's just rolling and getting bigger and bigger and bigger of like, yep, here's this limited reality. Let's all keep living in it. And as we focus on it, we keep getting more of it. So if you are living in a reality where it's really hard to make money in Hollywood, and that is the story that you are sticking to, guess what you are going to experience? You are going to experience that it's really difficult to make money in Hollywood, because that's the reality you are choosing to live in. That's the reality you are choosing to create. Now, here's the thing. This is proven. Guys, if you have not read this book, go read it. This book is life-changing, phenomenal. So much of my work is based on Dr. Joe Dispenza's work and really applying that into Hollywood. Because what Dr. Joe Dispenza has proven through brain scans and all this scientific research, they have literally studied thousands and thousands of brain scans. He is talking about the science of how this is occurring. We are able to create the reality that we want, and it starts here first. So what is it that you want to create for yourself? And this is so important, because you will hear, and like everyone's going to disagree with me in Hollywood. Everyone's going to say, Erica, you're crazy. It's pretty normal. It's pretty standard not to be super successful, or it's pretty standard to take home, $20 after you're paying your agent and your manager, or, it is really hard, Erica. Cool. You can have that story. You can have that reality. I have no interest in that. That can be yours. That is not mine, because I don't live in a fear-based world. I have fears, I have doubts, but I'm not choosing to create my reality from those fears and doubts. I am choosing to create my reality from what I want. So it's like, if I want my standard, if I want my normal to be working in television all the time, which, by the way, I did, then that is a reality I'm going to create. And it all started here. Like when I was pursuing my career in Hollywood, I did not even entertain the idea that I wasn't going to be a designer in Hollywood. And I didn't even entertain the idea that like I wouldn't make a lot of money. Now I don't even say yes to the shows that aren't a certain rate. I just don't have room for that. I make a lot of money when I work in Hollywood. I make good money. I work on good projects. And if I'm offered something that doesn't match that, I say no. That's it. It's as simple as that. That is not the reality I live in. I live in a reality where I'm making really good money, I'm working consistently, and I'm successful in a way that feels good to me and feels aligned for me. So what you need to do, and by the way, guys, I'm like getting so carried away, but come to my event December 4th. I created an event. It is a live event in Los Angeles. It is happening December 4th. And it is just, it's a 2-hour event. It's a short evening where we're going to have a conversation where I'm going to show you how to create the reality that you want so that you can start living these bigger results as your normal, as what is average and standard for you, right? Of what you live, as opposed to what everybody else is telling you, right? And so I'm going to share this with you, and we're going to have a Q&A, and it's going to be amazing. And I made tickets super cheap because I just want to fill that room up. I want to fill it with as many people as possible. So tickets, I think, are $33. You get a free meditation with it. And then you also have the opportunity to upgrade to get the full meditation album that I've created for like $7. Guys, this is not a money thing. This is not costing you a lot of money to be there. I just want to get as many people in the room as possible so that we can change this collective Hollywood story together. I really want to help you change this. I want to help you change what your normal is, and stop accepting what these other normals are. And this is also in terms of your Hollywood strategy. So this evening is called Inspired Strategy because this is what I teach my clients. This is everything I do myself. Look, Hollywood, everyone wants to tell you what you should be doing. Oh, you're an actor? Okay, you should be doing X, Y, and Z. This is how you pursue your career as an actor. This is what you need to do. Here's what you can expect. And here's all the struggles that you're going to experience along the way. Oh, you're a director? Same thing. Here's what you should be doing as a director. Here's what you should be doing as a writer. Oh, you're not doing that? You really should be doing this. You are going to hear the word should all the time. And I am here to literally change all that for you. And this makes me so excited. And I know that everyone's like, there's gonna be a lot of people out there that completely disagree with me, and that's fine. Like I said, they can live in their capped world. They can live in their limited world. I have no interest in living in that space, right? So your strategy, there's no should in your strategy. You should do this, you should do that. The only should you should be doing in your strategy is listening to your own inner guidance, your own intuition. And that is what this evening is going to be all about. I'm literally going to share with you how to use your intuition as your lucky break. If you want more doors opening, you want more opportunities, you want more money, you want more projects that light up your soul, you want to be successful in a bigger way, you have to come to this event. I am going to show you the absolute most effective way. And I can tell you now, the most effective way to pursue your Hollywood career is not to listen to other people's strategies or not to try to take on other people's strategies, because they're going to try to tell you this is the only way to do it. There is no only in Hollywood. There is no one way to do anything. You can interview 10, 20, 50 different people in Hollywood about how successful they are and ask them what their paths were. And you will literally get 50 different answers because everyone has a different path. And so that can be really daunting of like, oh my gosh, well, there's no one way to succeed in Hollywood. Well, how am I going to figure out my way? How am I going to figure it out? I got you. I am here to show you. I am going to teach you exactly how to figure that out. And it is going to be the most effective strategy you have ever had. I'm going to be sharing examples for myself and what is happening with my clients. It is so exciting. Literally, yesterday I had a call with one of my private clients where she's implementing this. We talked about this last week, and I'm like, hey, if this path over here is feeling so much easier for you and it really makes you excited, you can keep doing that. You can keep going down that path. Go do it. And so a week later, she comes back. She's like, well, I did what you said. And I went down this path, and now I have a really big studio. I'm not dropping names yet or anything. Nothing's finalized, but she has a huge studio now that is interested in a movie that she's producing and starring in, because she went down this path that was feeling right to her, that was just like naturally, organically unfolding for her, even though it wasn't what she should be doing as an actress. So I am really excited to share all of these examples with you. Come out December 4th. It's a Wednesday evening, I believe. It's from 7 to 9. It's just going to be like a truncated, it's going to be like a short workshop. I'm just going to share this information with you. We're going to open up to Q&A so I can answer all of your questions. And we're going to change how you do Hollywood. I'm going to show you how to get the bigger opportunities, because pursuing one strategy is so small. It's so close. I don't want to say closed-minded, but it's a little closed-minded. It's like, here's this one tiny box that I'm trying to squeeze myself in. What do I do if it's not working? And if it doesn't feel good, if it feels like crap? that is when you need to connect back to your intuition. And I'm going to share exactly how to do this on December 4th. So grab your tickets. Actually, I got to grab that link. I'm going to post the link in here for you. I forget what it is. I'm going to post in a second, but get your tickets. Ticket sales are closing Saturday. Like, this is not going to be open forever, literally closing on Saturday. Here is the link. Popping it in the comments right here. Grab your ticket, literally $33, guys. This, like I said, this is not like a big investment for your career, because I just want to get as many people in there as possible. Tell your friends, bring as many people as you can. I am going to show you the most effective, the most powerful way to pursue your strategy in Hollywood, so that you can stop taking on these standards as your normal and as your reality. We don't have room for that. So if you want to succeed beyond the standards and beyond what is average for other people, then come join me, come join us. We have amazing people already signed up, and I'm so excited. And I saw that everyone who has signed up so far has already grabbed the entire meditation album, which I highly recommend. Again, it's only like $7. That meditation album is everything. I'm really proud of it. Although I am tweaking the money one, because I noticed that there was like some audio issues at the end, but it's so good. The morning affirmations are so good. It's all tying into helping you get into the headspace, get into the mindset space of literally changing the reality around you. This is scientifically proven that when you can create it in your mind, because the thing is, your brain does not know the difference between a visualized, image and an actual image in real life. So if you are meditating and you are closing your eyes and you are visualizing and you are experiencing your 5 senses in that visualization. So you're feeling, you're smelling what it smells like in that environment. You're seeing it, you're feeling it. When you are incorporating those 5 senses, your brain does not know the difference between that and you doing it in real life. Literally, there are studies where they studied people who were playing the piano, practicing the piano, and the same part of the brain lit up when somebody visualized practicing the piano and when they actually practiced piano. Exact same part of the brain lit up. So if you're like, hell yeah, I want to create a really powerful reality for me, then come join us on December 4th. I am so excited for this. This is going to be amazing. And that's all I got today. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. And I will talk to you soon.